Meet Lucas. He is a young man preparing to enter college. His upbringing was tough. He was raised by his single mother alongside his younger sister. Struggling with life's challenges, Lucas developed unhealthy habits, often partying, drinking, and smoking. One day, his mother fell seriously ill and was rushed to the emergency room. She had always been his greatest support, but now she was fighting for her life. Despite her strength, she sadly passed away, leaving Lucas as the head of the household. Now, he wasn't just responsible for himself, he had to take care of his sister too. During summer break, Lucas immediately took on a full-time job as a janitor to support them both. His sole focus became going to work every day and cleaning. He accepted every extra shift available. His discipline at work never wavered. With his earnings, he ensured that he and his sister had food on the table every night. He didn't want his friends to know about his job, so whenever they invited him to go out, he told them he had to tutor his sister and cook dinner. Over time, working became second nature to him. It was no longer a burden. Lucas then made another change. He stopped buying junk food and instead cooked healthy meals for himself and his sister every day. He prepared dinner after work and even made breakfast for the following morning. This routine became his way of life. Work, cook, repeat. When school started again, Lucas had to balance even more responsibilities. He reduced his work hours to part-time, but remained committed to attending every class so he wouldn't fall behind. No matter how he felt, he never skipped. His days were structured: go to class, come home, work, cook dinner, and prepare breakfast. Lucas kept up this routine throughout college. His discipline paid off. He graduated with honors. With his strong work ethic, he secured a well-paying job after graduation and continued his good habits. Eventually, he even supported his sister through college. Life moved forward. Lucas got married, and so did his sister. They remained best friends, often reminiscing about their mother and how proud she would have been of Lucas. He had completely transformed, going from reckless and undisciplined to being in full control of his future. But how did he achieve this? The key to Lucas's success was having a powerful reason why. After his mother passed, his purpose became clear. He had to step up and take care of his sister. It was a matter of survival. Research shows that having a strong reason why helps people access deeper reserves of willpower that they might not have otherwise tapped into. Think of a boxer on the verge of collapse in the final round. Suddenly, he remembers why he's fighting, and that thought gives him the last push to win. However, studies also indicate that motivation alone isn't limitless. Even with a strong reason why, willpower has its limits. Lucas couldn't handle everything at once. Working a job, supporting his sister, aiming for a perfect GPA, and learning a new skill like playing guitar. It would have been overwhelming. Instead, he focused on one task at a time. His first priority was working. Once that became a habit, he shifted his discipline to cooking. Then, he tackled school. This method is crucial. Self-discipline should be used wisely, focusing on one habit at a time before moving to the next. The first habit can be something simple, like drinking water daily or making the bed each morning. Once an action becomes a habit, it requires significantly less willpower to maintain. Lucas also faced a common challenge: peer pressure. His friends tempted him to return to his old carefree lifestyle. But he overcame this in two ways. First, he had a strong reason why, and second, he planned ahead for temptation. He used a specific strategy called the if-then technique. If his friends invited him out, then he would tell them he had to tutor his sister and cook dinner. This pre-planned response eliminated the need to rely on willpower in the moment, making self-control automatic. This technique is highly effective when we anticipate situations where temptation might arise, especially when our willpower is weak. Research also suggests that practicing self-discipline strengthens it over time. It functions like a muscle. By finding a powerful reason why, building discipline through singular focus, and preparing for temptation, Lucas mastered self-discipline and overcame his struggles.